Hey guys, how is it going? So today I want to share with you 6 really important habits that I've been implementing into my daily life, and these habits have been keeping me pretty strong inside and out for a while now, and I believe that they will keep me strong forever. And I also believe they will keep you strong forever if you choose to implement them into your daily life as well. So my first daily habit is cold stress, which means that I expose my body to cold water, either via cold shower, or I can do a cold plunge here in the lake pretty much anytime I want, and I've been taking advantage of it throughout the year, even in the winter. But in the winter it's really cold, so I last about 10 seconds and I do that 3 times. But other than that, I do cold showers every single day, and I always aim for 3 minutes. There are days when I really don't feel like it, and on those days I do only 1 minute. But that's my minimum, because 1 minute for me at this point is already pretty easy. So I do at least 1 minute of cold shower every single day. That's the absolute minimum. But I always aim for the 3 minutes, because that seems to be the gold standard for getting all of the health benefits of the cold stress, which include improved mood, increased energy, increased focus, improved metabolism, decreased inflammation, improved immune system, increased muscular endurance, improved cardiovascular health, and so much more that this cold stress offers. The health benefits are incredible of that. I am familiar with the Wim Hof method. I even signed up for the course, and he does the breathing, which I do the breathing sometimes. I do that for my meditation practice, the breathing. But you know, for the cold showers and the cold plunges, I don't really do that as much. I focus on 2 things. I focus on staying calm, keeping a calm, attitude, and secondly, I focus on all the health benefits that this is gonna bring me. And that motivates me, and that keeps me calm as well. So I always focus on the why am I doing this. And I just love it. Also, I love that it really helps my skin. I really feel that my skin gets rejuvenated after the cold shower as well. And I just feel energized afterwards. And it really is a great mood booster. So I can recommend it to anybody. So my second daily habit is heat stress. And I like to expose my body to heat stress after my workout towards the end of the day. As you can see, it's already dark outside. And that's the best time to do it, because if you go into a sauna or if you go into a hot tub after your strength training or muscle building workout, then the heat stress is going to support your efforts. It's going to help you to build your muscles even more and build your strength even more. And it's actually even great for endurance. Unlike cold stress, heat stress is really beneficial after your strength training workouts. And one more thing, if you ever go through a period of not exercising because either you're too busy or you hurt yourself and you can't exercise, going into the hot tub or going into the sauna will help you to prevent muscle loss. You know that if you stop exercising for some period of time, your body starts to break down the muscles. And so if you expose your body to that heat stress, it's gonna slow that process down. Heat stress after your workouts, really good, you guys. The third habit is intermittent fasting. And I have started doing intermittent fasting actually just recently, maybe about 8 weeks ago, on a daily basis, because I really was interested in the health benefits of intermittent fasting, which is autophagy. Autophagy is the body's natural ability to detox, because as we get older, as we age, we lose this ability to detox, and all those damaged cells and damaged proteins that our body produces, they can accumulate in our bodies. And as they accumulate and as they linger, they can cause all kinds of issues and diseases. So it's really important that we do something to trigger the autophagy so that the body can detox naturally on its own. So the intermittent fasting is great for that. And I do the 16-8 intermittent fast. because if you fast for those 16 hours at least, then you can actually trigger the autophagy. So I don't eat for 16 hours, then I have a window of 8 hours that I eat. And if you guys are interested, then I can next time do another video and tell you all about how I eat, what I eat, if you want me to dive a little bit deeper into it. But basically, the 16-8 intermittent fast is really healthy for you. It's really great. It triggers the autophagy. That is the body's natural ability to detox. Forget about some stupid detox teas. This is it. This is what the body can really do. The body can detox itself if you just give it a chance. If you stop, shoving your mouth with food all the time and give yourself at least the 16 hours so the body can recover, rejuvenate. You give your gut a break as well. Your gut, your intestines, all of that, the digestive system, that needs to take some rest as well. If you give it the rest, if you give it the time to recover, rejuvenate, it will, and you're gonna be healthier and you're gonna have more energy. And since I started doing this intermittent fast, I can tell you that I have more energy and it's been great. I will probably never stop doing this. I really feel amazing. Like right now, look at my cute little, tummy right now. I'm on my period. Maybe I'm oversharing right now too much. And I know this doesn't mean too much to guys, but all of you girls know what it's like to be on your period, that you're bloated and you feel gross and all that stuff. But I don't feel like that. I really feel like I feel slim and I feel good, and it's just that intermittent fast really does great things to you, to your body, and it's totally worth it. So if you guys want, leave me a comment below. If you want, I'm gonna dive a little bit deeper into what I eat, how I eat in the next video. The next habit, of course, is daily exercise and mobility and stretching routine. And the mobility and stretching routine I like to do first thing in the morning, because as I get older, I find myself a little stiff in the morning when I first wake up. So I like to do as soon as I can, because then it makes me feel ready for the day and it makes me feel more energized and more productive. Because if I don't stretch and if I don't mobilize in the morning, then I just don't feel quite free in my body. The feeling when your body is kind of like stiff and you just, you're just afraid to move in certain directions. That happens as you get older. So we have to keep, working on that mobility. We have to keep working on that flexibility, and the best time to work on it is the first thing in the morning when you wake up, so that you don't drag yourself through the day, but you're just kind of ready to take on anything. And as for the daily exercise, I think the benefits are pretty clear. Exercise makes you stronger, it makes you feel and look younger, it improves the quality of your life just in general, because it gives you more energy and confidence. It's great for your mental and emotional health, and it improves your brain function. And if I didn't exercise the way I do every single day, I would be like 75 pounds overweight. Despite what some people think, this is not genetics. This is consistency and impeccable diet. So the fifth daily habit is an activity that engages your mind and your body. You might be thinking, why do I need another activity if I'm already exercising on a daily basis? Well, because there is a difference between exercising for overall athletic performance and your health and an activity that also engages your mind. And I'm talking about activities that require a greater focus, where you have to have fast reactions, or where you're learning new skills, or even better, where it allows you to socialize with other people. And the reason why I believe that these are important daily activities is because they kind of bring more energy, more fun, and more excitement into your life, and they keep you motivated to keep yourself in shape. They kind of feed that motivation to stay in shape and to keep exercising on a daily basis. So, for example, I've been going rock climbing, which is it just became one of my favorite activities very fast, because it's social. I socialize with my friends, and then I also learn a new skill. It's challenging and it's it makes me feel so grateful that I'm in such a good shape that, I just feel like I'm not that bad at it actually, and it just makes me feel so happy. And whenever I go rock climbing, it's just so much fun. And I have the vision of my future that one day I will be rock climbing somewhere outside in a beautiful nature, most likely here in Lake Tahoe, and that is gonna just make me so happy, and just it's exciting. It just makes my life more exciting that way. Then I also go horseback riding, and mind you, these activities are not on a daily basis. These are do like maybe a couple times a week. I go just once a week, I go horseback riding, and that's also an activity that just makes me feel so excited every time I go. It's just, it's just like amazing. It's an amazing feeling, and it's great for me. I feel so appreciative of all the time that I have put, all the effort that I've put into my body, into the exercise that I've been doing on a daily basis for many years. It makes me feel really grateful for, for me being in shape. So you don't have to have these kind of activities on a daily basis. Obviously, that's not possible for most of us, but you can have small activities as well. And my small activities that I can do on a daily basis that don't take that much time are, for example, rope jumping. Because rope jumping, when you learn new skills, when you're always learning new drills, that's still challenging. It's always like new challenge, and that's a lot of fun, and that takes me maybe like 10 minutes a day. And then I do press into handstand. That's something that I've been learning lately as well, and that's exciting for me because that's something that I've always wanted to learn, and I've been working on it. And every time I make a progress, I'm just so, I don't know, just so happy that I've made a progress. I celebrate every little progress when it comes to the press into handstand. So these activities really bring a lot of joy into my life, and I believe they will bring a lot of joy into your life as well. And it's gonna feed that motivation for you to keep yourself in shape on a daily basis. So the last habit is my daily meditation, and that's something that I can't even imagine my life without, because it improved my life so much. I'm so much happier and calmer and self-aware and less reactive than I used to be. And I used to believe that I can't change or control my emotions and my thoughts. I used to believe that people and events would trigger me, would trigger my emotions, and then I would just crumble underneath my emotions. And with the daily meditation practice, I was able to develop more self-awareness, which helped me to realize that I am actually in charge of my emotions. I am actually in charge of my thoughts, and I can change them like this if I want to, if I really try. And that alone was life-changing for me, because now I can choose how I respond instead of just reacting to everything all the time, right? So don't get me wrong, I still get triggered, it still happens, still a process, right? I doubt that anyone is perfect in this way, but it's a process, and I'm actually enjoying the process, and I'm enjoying learning about myself a little bit more, and I'm enjoying practicing more patience and practicing to more empathy, and practicing to be a better person, and practicing to be in control of my inner state. I like that. I enjoy that, because I know how much power it has. Because once you find yourself in a situation that used to be difficult for you, and you go through the situation like this, because suddenly you're aware, suddenly you can control yourself, and you can look inwards and see what's going on inside, and then actually choose how you're gonna respond. And then you go through the situation with grace, then that's when you are like, aha, that's a big aha moment. And that's when you realize, okay, this meditation stuff really works. It's really helping me. And this is how I want to be all the time. I don't want to be, this just reactive, crazy person anymore. I want to be calm. I want to be able to cultivate positive, great emotions. It's the daily meditation that, that did that to me, that helped me with that. And so I use the daily meditation for a lot of things. I also use visualization, and I also use self-hypnosis and all kinds of things. I just like to mix a lot of things that I have learned along the way. I like to do my own mixture of things that I use for myself that's helping me. I don't even need any guided meditations. I do my own guided meditations, and like I said, I'm combining all kinds of different methods, all kinds of different things. And it's just a way of life now for me. And it's a process. I still see it as a process. I'm still improving wherever I can, whatever I can improve. Every situation that comes to my life right now, I see it as an opportunity to work on myself, and that's a huge gift. That's something that I wouldn't look at my life before like that. Everything, any kind of like problem that would come to me would just be a problem, right? And I would be unhappy about it. Now I can be like, okay, great, I get to work on myself. I get to work on my, response instead of reaction. So if you want to feel like you're in charge of your emotions, like you're in charge of your thoughts, if you want to feel empowered instead of powerless, then I can really recommend that you start meditating on a daily basis. You're going to develop that awareness about yourself, and then, life is going to be so much nicer. So guys, that's it for today. Make sure to leave me a comment below, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and remember that you can work out with me every single day and get into the best shape of your life. So if you want to do that, make sure to sign up to Z Gym on my website, zuzkalight.com, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao!